Hi, my name is Devon Goolsby with Granite Insurance, and I head up our haunted attraction program. If you're tuned in today, it likely means that you're working through our application process. So, first, thank you. We're so excited to start working on your haunted attraction program and put you guys in the best position possible. Our goal is to be a resource and a partner to you. So, please watch this video. But if any other questions pop up, don't hesitate to reach out. My information will be below in the signature, and I'm sure you guys may have my email or phone number. Feel free to give me a call or reach out. Well, first, you're likely here because you're saying, why are they requesting a copy of either my previous or my current policy? First, for previous policy, we're talking about seasonal operations. Those of you who have your policy during the season and don't need coverage throughout the year, we're looking for last year's policy. For our annual operations, we are looking for the policy that is set to expire that we're working on. This gives us the ability to really see what you guys have. So there are some questions that float around, and people are just asking, why do they need a copy of it? What exactly do they need? And so we're going to dive into that. So what we're looking for here is not just the declarations page, not just a certificate of insurance. We are really looking for the entire document, whether it's 70 pages or 150, we want the entire policy. The reason being is while the first 10 pages of your policy are typically what you're going to look at for policy number, coverage dates, premium, that information is all very important. But what makes up your coverage are the forms, which have endorsements and exclusions, amending and changing coverage. That really allows me to see, okay, what did they have covered for their operation? For example, do you have a fireworks show? And you have a fireworks exclusion, that allows us to really see, hey, were there any landmines in coverage that wouldn't be covered? So we want that whole policy. So we're able to do a really good analysis and provide you guys with the best advice moving forward and create the most comprehensive program that we can. The next question that we typically get is, well, I don't really want to share my information with you. That's private. And while we understand keeping some things close to chest, it's really important that we have some transparency in our relationship moving forward. We want to give you guys the confidence that the only reason we operate is to empower you to be successful. If you're successful, our team is successful. We can't do it without our wonderful clients, and we always want to be a resource to you, empowering you guys to do the next best thing. So, all that to say, while sometimes you may want to keep your premium because you just want to get the best bet or you want to keep your exposure private, those are some things that are really important for us to go for negotiation power. For example, if I get your application, we put you guys in the best position possible. We fix some of those problems that might be on those last 60 pages of a document. And I come to the table and you say, well, you're 3 times higher. What we really need is we need to know what you're currently paying, what that's based off of, so that we can go into the insurance companies and really have a groundwork and a good solid foundation to work on. You can trust that we are not just going to sell you the most expensive insurance policy. Our goal is to sell you the best insurance policy for your operation. What matters is that you're protected, your assets are protected, and that your team has the confidence that it needs to move forward. So if you guys have any other questions about your current policy and if you should share it, please reach out. Another big thing that we love to provide is an apples to apples comparison. As I mentioned a second ago, sometimes policies will have exclusions like the fireworks one I mentioned, or even an exclusion for hay rides or a slide. Those are drastically affecting your coverage. If I were to provide a side by side comparison with only price, but none of those details and things we fixed, sometimes the price seems a bit like it doesn't matter. Because really, if we don't know what's making up and what it's really covering, it's hard to understand. So we like to provide an apples to apples comparison of the coverage you had to what we're presenting for you guys to move forward into your season. That way, you guys see plainly what we have. So I hope that answered some of your questions today. As I mentioned, my information is going to be below in the description, so please reach out to me with any questions. We are so excited to get to know your operation, and we will talk again soon.